So you were able to get some of those introductions before, but like, what did you do for customer stories? Or if people asked you who else have you worked with and you haven't worked with an enterprise logo yet, like,
Yeah.
or done an enterprise deal, how did you handle that?
Yeah. So the this sounds sort of bad, but in when it's that early, oftentimes you avoid it, right?
Yeah.
And you don't proactively just start saying like, yeah, you're going to be the biggest customer we've ever signed. Like that's probably a horrible idea to success.
Yeah.
And so oftentimes you would be surprised with like a really tight sales motion, a really tight security process, a really tight IT process when you're doing team selling, when you're selling with sales engineers, your engineering team, at times your CEO, you can come off bigger than you actually seem by selling
Yeah.
as a team. So that's number
Yeah.
one. But then number two is in addition to like having SOC 2 and like having your vendor review buttons like all put away. But then number two, people don't necessarily need a big comparable. They need a similarly stringent comparable. And so, for example, oftentimes when we were at Carta, people would be taking a lot of inspiration from, we had like a lot of like whatever feet biters or ankle biting competitors. And sometimes our ankle biting competitors would like run a marketing campaign that was super, super successful. And our CRO would get lit up about it. And they'd be like, we need to go figure out who they're working with because they're actually crushing us on this top of funnel. And so, oftentimes, if we did not have a company of a similar size, we at least had a company in a similar space or in a similar geography or in a similar type of situation who is frankly doing a better job of whatever problem they were trying to solve in their situation. Might be a slightly smaller scale. It might be going from 1,500 to 500 employees, but I can still draw some of the parallels to that.